Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Stellaris. So, right now, we're mostly just waiting for some research to unlock and the ability to expand out our empire a little bit more than we already have.
System survey complete.
All right, we've got another system survey completed over here. So, we're going to want to send this guy. Now, did that count as a habitable world? Because that is one of our things. Yes, 1. Okay. So this one we unfortunately surveyed before we got that mission. Alright, so we can either come up here or we can do that one. Well, I figure we do this one first, then we go up here. Now this looks odd. Ooh. Wow, okay. It's a nice effect. Grab this science ship and send it over to this system. Hopefully there's something cool in that star system. Hopefully not a whole bunch of hostile aliens like over here in that black hole. Oh, we didn't get any hostile encounters, so that's good. And we're working on this anomaly. Mostly we just got a few survey ships out there, science ships, surveying all the planets. Construction ship is working here to get this research.
Research complete.
Oh, we got a research. Our leader has gained a level, so we've got... this guy here is now level 2, which is good. We just hired him recently. That's why. Let's see what research we got. We've got the 5% bonus to research overall. And we already have a effect that is working on all of our research for the next 60 months, at least when that event popped, which wasn't that long ago. Okay, so we get a fusion reactor, which I guess goes on our ships, and we also get more energy storage, physics lab, a sentinel point defense, or a blue laser. And we use lasers, so this I think would be an upgrade. I think we probably want a fusion reactor at this point. Yeah, out of the ones that we have here, physics labs might be okay, but I'm leaning towards this. We get more energy capacity, and we get an upgrade to our power generation on our ships. Kind of like that idea. So we'll work on that. Shouldn't take us too long.
Special project complete.
All right. So, communications established for the... Okay, so Bothrian region. So, after successfully translating their language, we have established communications with the Imperial Bothrian regions. Diplomatic channels are now open, and all hostilities have been terminated. Okay, excellent.
We have made first contact with an alien empire. These fascinating beings appear to have mastered spaceflight, just as we have. We should strive to learn more about them.
Okay. So this is our initial interaction with them. So, I speak on behalf of the Imperial Bothrian regions, and I bring you greetings. Our great leader, Emperor Monarch, is very pleased to have made contact with your unique species, and we look forward to an exchange of culture and ideas. Okay, so we have a few choices. We are delighted to meet you. The way forward lies in our hands, Bothrians. So this is... because of our traits, these are the responses. Our cooperation will surely benefit us both, and that is both of our traits actually interacting with this. I like the idea of cooperation. So we'll have to take a look at these guys. Okay, so the news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time is spreading like wildfire through the foundation of Testoran research. Our citizens are fascinated by these beings, and the media is full of reports and speculation on their culture and society. The revelation that we are not alone in this galaxy has largely been greeted with celebration on Test. Just like us, the aliens appear to be relative newcomers on the galactic stage, and their level of technology is similar to our own. This is a momentous occasion, and that is, of course, due to our xenophile trait, which is, I think, also changes what we see here. The fact that our population is happy to see them. Okay. Alright, so we're within borders here, so we can't continue our survey. Which, that's okay. I mean, we're just going to have to go to... Ooh, actually, that does block us off quite a bit, doesn't it? This system here was kind of important for us to be able to go other places. So, what I'm going to do, tell these guys to come... Oh, they're going to really do that? Tell them to move there instead. And we may be able to cheat here and survey systems over here. Now, this science ship would not be able to return, though, because of the alien presence here. So, instead, why don't we have them come this way? That's unfortunate, because there was a habitable world in here. How habitable was it? Not habitable for us, but that would counted as 2 planets. Oh boy! All right. Well, in any case, let's go to the contact
screen. We see a detailed list of all the
Okay, so these are the new guys, and they like us, and we can see why. All right, we have new contact, so there's a little bit of friction there. We have border friction because we're close to them, but both of us have xenophile. It looks like, and oh, okay, so they are fanatic xenophiles, which gives them a plus 40, and because we're xenophile, we get a plus 10. So overall, we have a plus 50 affecting us right now. They're also pacifistic, so maybe we don't have to really worry about them too much. And it looks like they are Federation builders, which means that they're inclined, because here they consider all sentient life to have value, and will seek to form a strong federation to protect themselves and others from expansionist empires. But we're not really an expansionist empire. We're more about research and exploration than conflict, although we're not pacifistic. They currently only have 1 colony, and they have 9 population. I actually don't know what our population is, but of course we can see that. All right, so they're a little ahead of us on population, which is fine. Okay, so we want to communicate with them.
The diplomacy screen is where we communicate with other civilizations. Here we can declare war, form alliances, and implement trade deals with our neighbors, amongst other things.
All right. So what can we do with them right now? Now, I'm going to assume this works a little bit like EU4 in that it tells you whether or not they'd accept something. So here, it's telling us they wouldn't, and this is why. So right now, they have an attitude negative to any deal they would do with us. So we have to warm our relations with them. Right now, they're, not too sure of us. So technologically wise, we're equivalent, and that's our opinion. So as long as our opinion goes up, which it looks like it's going to do that naturally as we become accustomed to each other. But we can also establish an embassy, which I'm going to assume does stuff with relations. Well, we don't want to do any of these 2 things. That wouldn't really work for us. So we could also offer a trade deal. What would that entail? So first, let's establish an embassy. All right, so this will increase our relation by +1 every month to a maximum of 100. We can maintain a total of 3 embassies at a time. So this would be our first one. Okay, that's good. And then offer a trade deal. Ah, okay, so this is where we could just... Would they allow us to do... All right, so this is their side. I'm assuming civilian access would be our science ships. So if we ask them for civilian access, would they accept it? No, they wouldn't. And why wouldn't they? Because of their attitude. Okay. Well, you know what? Probably we should wait a little bit. But eventually we could ask them for civilian access, which would allow our science vessels to go through their empire, which is what is kind of inhibiting us right now. Otherwise, we could just trade them resources and things like that. What happens if we do this? Does that even out? No, they're just unwilling to do it because... Now, their actually willingness, their trade willingness is high, but their actual willingness to accept this particular deal is not. Would they trade information? They'd be willing to trade us star charts. We trade them ours, and they will be willing to trade us theirs. All right, we'll go ahead and do that. And did that improve our relations in any way? I'm going to assume no, but... We want contacts, actually. No, it didn't. But at least we get their star charts. So let's take a look. All right, so they... Huh, I don't... Oh, maybe we have to wait for that contact? Okay, what's going on? Okay. Your terms are reasonable? Okay, so they accepted. So we gained their star chart. So they haven't explored a lot, but we also have. Alright, well, it's insistent on us going to... out of the system. We'll have to wait until we jump out, and then I'll redirect them. Okay. Alright. We just have to wait until they jump out. Once they do that, we'll redirect them. Okay, signs of battle. I'm assuming this is an anomaly that we uncovered. There's clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit of Guarton 3 at some point in the last 5,000 years. The surface on one side of the planet is pockmarked with craters from stray weapon blasts, and scans from the Goglier have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Science Officer Abuglor is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict hulls for any valuable technologies. Okay, so this is a special project.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so that's going to update this. All right. So we need to go here. Why is he rerouting? We tell him to reroute? I don't think we did. All right, so you. Come over here and do this research project. Okay. Then, I don't think that's going to affect our technology. No, it is. It's going to affect physics here. So physics will... I'm sorry, engineering will be not progressing while this is going on. Okay. But it's still good to do. We get special effects when we do these things. And... that's good. Ships are still jumping out. There we go. So this guy's here now. Now we can re-queue him to go... up this way. This guy is about to jump there. And we'll re-queue him. Jump to here. Survey system. Okay. Things looking up. Let's continue. So it's good to encounter another alien race, but at the same time, it would be better if they were not blocking some of our progress. Now, we might want to expand out in this direction, possibly as quickly as possible, so that we are not hemmed in on this side. Now, it'll be hard for them to hem us in on this side, but we could always do a deal to allow us to do...
Situation log updated.
Okay, so we've got hostile aliens, but it doesn't look like it's in the system with us. So we have encountered some aliens, so this is Epsilon aliens, and they're over there. Now, we're not in that system, so right now, not a big deal. Just our sensors picked them up. So we just check them out. Got a couple of ships over here. Oh, that actually looks like a station and some actual ships, so maybe another alien race. Hard to say. Their strength... oh, they're hostile, though. Maybe they're not, then, because would another alien race automatically be hostile to us? I'm not sure. But their strength is actually less than our military strength right now, so we might actually want to engage them. So, considering that they're hostile, and I'm assuming because there's a station here, they're not going to want to leave it. How many ships do they have? 3. To our 7? Well, let's back out here. We don't have the influence to hire another leader, so we'd have to send this guy in without an admiral. But let's go check it out, because there is a habitable world in there, and I'm curious what this encounter is all about. Okay. And we have it on aggressive, right? We'll go to passive so that we're not encountering that station too, because the station looked like it had combat strength as well. All right. Construction ship isn't doing anything. Oh, we have a science ship not doing anything. Oh, we sent him here, but we didn't tell him the survey. Okay. There we go. All right, here comes our fleet. We'll get to see combat, hopefully.
Excellent work. The technology we just finished researching will certainly benefit us. Don't forget to give our scientists new research assignments.
Okay, so we did the colony research, I'm assuming, because that was the quest he gave us. So let's do a new research. And we increase our border range. It also gives us survey data. Okay. Farming subsidies will increase food production for 10 years. And this is an edict, I guess. Yep. And then we have hydroponic farms, which produces more food. So this is an upgrade to hydroponic farms. And then we have army upkeep reduction and military academy. What does this do? Okay, so it allows us to build armies. Okay. And then we have monthly influence, which we are kind of a little bit down on. And propaganda broadcast, which is another edict, which is happiness 10%. Okay. Well, there's a lot of good stuff here. This would be nice. This would be nice. And honestly, this would be nice as well. I think I'm going to go with the influence, though. Because that sounds... Food, though, gets us population quicker. You know what? I'm going to do this. Because we have the robot pop stuff that's going to happen soon. Alright, we want to do colony ships, though. And I'm actually curious, does the colony ship actually reduce the population of the home system? So we're going to have to take a look at this. Alright, so... right now, our planet has 9 population. So when this is done building, we may want to check to see what the population is. Another thing we're going to want to do while we're here is we're going to want to build a hydroponic farm to increase the food production on this tile. Okay, now that that is done, let's go to here and build ourselves colony ship. Okay, why can't we build this? Or can we? Okay, we can. Ah, so you do have to... Huh, interesting. So... Oh, so we can choose a different variant of our race. So we can lose the fanatic materialist, but we don't really gain anything for that. But we have all the other traits. Well, we're going to do this. This is our primary race. So do that. Interesting. And let's go back to our planet here. Did we lose a population point? Not yet. I'm curious, are the green guys the guys that have different... No. Just looking at our current population, they all appear to be the same. So we don't... Ah, but this new population looks a little bit different. Interesting. Okay, so we'll have to see when that is finished. Will it change the population of our planet? Okay. Go ahead and continue. Working that anomaly should be done. Ooh, what's going on? Ah, yeah, that's right. Fleet engagement. Okay, these guys. Are they coming to meet us?
System survey complete.
All right, we got a system survey. Might as well grab this. Not the construction ship. Science ship. Okay. Which one are you? You're over there. Okay, let's go over here. And do this survey. Okay, and let's go to our fleet. So currently, it doesn't look like they're engaging us. Let's come out a little bit.
Special project complete.
All right, so we got the special project. The team under Science Officer Abglor has finished their expedition on Guarton 3 and returned to the Goglir. Thankfully, the starship graveyard on the surface proved to be a technological treasure trove. Studying the remains of these vessels has advanced our research in certain fields by several years, and there are yet things to discover. A permanent science outpost in orbit would be a great boon to our starship engineering efforts. So we get... Okay, so that gives us a permanent thing on that planet. He gains 200 experience, and we get engineering research of 144. Great. Okay, other thing I want to do, I want to come out here. So we're being engaged. So this guy's here. He's not doing anything right now. We're going to have him come over to this anomaly here. So that guy. No, not Gethmar. This guy here. Still 30%. We're going to... I could have him level up once. He's not too far away from doing it, but you know what? We'll just go ahead. We'll take the risk. And let's go to the fleet here, because we're about to engage in combat. It looks like they're coming to us. Here we go. Oop, no, I want you to engage. There you go. All right, let's take a look at this.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Now, in theory, we should win. Looks like we are. Although we just lost a Corvette. They just lost one ship. Looks like we're going to lose another. Ooh.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so... Okay, so this is just a overview of what happened. Looks like we lost one ship, but Very close to losing more. Okay, we've got a repair fleet action. We might as well take that because our ships are very damaged. And then, you know what? Cancel that, actually. This will have something here. What is this? Oh, it's a special project. Okay, so we can survey that, I guess? How do we split the fleet? Yeah, so... Okay, so we want only ships that are not damaged. So this guy, and this guy. Everybody else is damaged. Alright, with that split, what is our fleet like? We've got 70 and 70, okay. So, these guys, tell them to go repair, because they're damaged. I want this fleet. There we go. These guys, on the other hand, I would like to come over here and hack the alien space station. And those guys should be jumping out. Yeah. Alright, let's watch this one.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Now this has a fair number of hit points, so we might not actually want to engage this just yet. Looks like it's going okay, though. But we could tell them to back out if it's looking scary. We are taking a fair amount of damage here. So far, looks like we're not really in risk.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
Okay, so we have another anomaly. We're going to leave it be for now because they're still doing a survey, but when they're done, we could always do that. 15% is not too bad. And this guy is level 3, so... Ah, so the debris has a time limit, it's saying there. So... And how long? Oh, that's a long time. But once a survey project is done, we can always send these guys to come pick up. Let's, not zoom in quite that far. There we go. Looks like we're going to win before we lose a ship.
System survey complete.
Uh-oh. Okay, so after recalculating the orbit of the moon that was supposedly on a collision course with the planet, Science Officer Arbiter has arrived at the conclusion it was simply be a near miss. Alright, so it failed, but there was no consequences for that. Alright. Well, that was a fairly high-risk survey. Okay, so that was here. We might as well have him come do this survey. Or we could have him do something else and then hit the... You know what? Come up here, move to this system. You come collect the data over here, and then maybe survey the system. Then we also have this finished. Send you up here. The reason I'm doing that is this guy is so close to leveling up, I might have a level 4 guy to come work on that research project. In the meantime, let's come back into the system here and keep an eye on our fleet.
Situation log updated. System survey complete.
Alright, so we've got a situational log thing. Okay, so that's just another debris. Okay, so these guys go repair. Okay. And our other fleet has already arrived and is working on repairing. Okay. So everything is looking good. And is their science ship there yet? No, still en route. They're right there. And this guy is done. Okay. Send you over this way. Survey system. And I think I'm going to put a cut in the video here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. We got our first experience with combat. It went okay. I mean, we lost a ship, but it was otherwise a success.